Echebiana Yanyan says Minister of Air Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, ALJAZEERA Sam George. I say you close down, and I say you close down some radio stations via or memoir about 7 via you closing it down now. Ninya ya omo person mo say some omo spread false information and I say the same omo dey to bia e wo memoir no say no insight and I say enye insem papa na omo dey to bia ma e for etie. Then na yenya ntie say there are several stations and I say more stations are Minister of Air Communication as the Ministry of Communication no I na adwin say obekulisi no down na yen semre ne bekọ ne akwa akutie stations are yedikan closing it down any day a war a year government and as a minister in adwin say dachi bi no and as enti bia no obesan ade na order about say yen closing no down na before say bekọ ne akwa akutie these FM stations no yes say on subscribe and so you for channel is wa obe subscribe e dey my KingDavid TV so ni yen ko na yen kuti nsama e ko so mai e ba de akanya no be kan no say
one manato musanka ntumnya hade yafese kwa humaso na ya ne Nuruddin Gumah our general manager eda Gumah FM ano ewo boku edi komo krata mekane tintin mu asem nyina ne se osofo hwegita odi ensem so kire se ebra o member budget to national security for yen hwemu no o ma hu se FM station bi ewo boku ye fe no Gumah FM na sa Gumah FM no na djuma oye nyina eye nea ebe takra ujem meshe takra ujem enunti wahye se yento Gumah FM emu Gumah FM general manager Nuruddin Gumah. Good morning Gumah.
Good morning to your television listeners.
How are you this morning my brother?
I'm doing well my brother, I'm doing very well.
Okay, first of all, what is it about Gumah FM and the issue of creating violence, disrupting public peace and all that?
Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. In fact, I also was notified about the letter circulating on social media that the Ministry of Communication has directed that we should shut down our transmission. Well, I cross-checked and realized that the statement was on the official Facebook page of the minister, and therefore I decided to instruct my technicians to shut down our transmission. Now, I'm sure you have read the statement that came from the Ministry of Communication to your audience. Now, they are saying that we are using our radio station to incite violence and promote hate speech in the Boku area. But first of all, let me let everybody know that it is known that we have been battling with some long substantive dispute. It has been on and off, and recently the classes have also started again, and it has escalated to other parts of the country, including Walwali and other places. Now, when you come to the local municipality, we have about 4 radio stations. These 4 radio stations, unfortunately or fortunately, some of them belong to the Kesse, which is one of the football factions in the Bakuchi County dispute, and non-process. Our radio station is actually owned by non-process, and therefore, people think that when we sit down there and discuss, the things that we discuss are likely to, incite people. But I don't really think that is exactly what we do there. And you and I know very well that, if you want to accuse somebody, you must make available evidence to show to the person. First of all, I wasn't contacted as the general manager of Gumah FM. Nobody has invited me to tell me that you are doing ABCD and it's going to, breach national security. We are just sitting suddenly, and then there's a letter circulating on social media that our radio station has been asked to shut down because we are inciting violence. Now, I think that this is purely a political move, because the member of parliament for Boku Central, who is the majority leader in parliament, Honorable Mahamayara, for more than 3 years has kept on saying that they will ensure that they close Gumah FM. So it is political and highly tribal because of the chief.
Okay, so Gumah, we will go into the political angle in a bit. But before we do that, the allegations against Gumah FM is that you have used your medium to incite violence, creating tension in the region, and because that is against safe operation of the country, and tension, the fact that you're creating tension in the place, it is enough grounds for National Communications Authority to shut down your frequency, because the frequency was not given to you for that purpose. How do you react to that?
First of all, let me make some clarifications here.
Okay.
You realize that Gumah FM is not part of the 6 FM stations that their frequencies were suspended.
Yes, that's true.
In this direction, our frequency is not suspended. We have just to call transmission. So clearly, we have been going by the regulations of the National Communications Authority. We haven't faltered in any way. What they have done by saying that we are promoting violence and hate speech, and what I am saying is that Gumah FM is not the only radio station in Boku that discusses matters relating to the Boku chieftaincy and the general security situations in the area. Peace FM, when you hear that the bank has been burnt in Wale, don't discuss it.
We do.
When you hear that 10 people have been killed in Boku, don't you discuss it?
We do, but the manner in which we do the discussion will determine whether we're inciting violence or not.
The same way that you discuss it is the same way that we also discuss it. We condemn them, we tell everybody that it is not right. You can't continue to do this. And we keep on advocating that the people believe that what is happening in Wale is as a result of what is happening in Boku. So we advocate that when we stop what is happening in Boku, that there's a possibility that we will experience what is happening in Wale, that one warrants us to describe as inciting violence.
Okay, so
we don't do that.
So you have alleged that the Honorable Member of Parliament for Boku, that's Muhammad Yarga, right? Is on record to have said. Okay, what will happen the cause?
Oh no, they think that first of all they have identified the radio station, Gumah FM, as a pro-MPP radio station. That's one. Two, that it belongs to Mampusis. And the Honorable Member of Parliament is a Kosasiman, and it is the conflict in Boku between Mampusis and Kosasis. So definitely they think that whatever we say does not favor them. And definitely, you know that establishing a radio, which isn't commercial, that has some community-based component that you will do, you cannot have a radio station, you can't promote the culture of your people. Is there any law against us promoting our culture? So these are the issues. But what I'm saying is that there is another radio station in the municipality that also talks extensively on the Boku chieftaincy dispute. That has been inciting people. You know that Boku has a parallel chief. There's a chief installed by the Navy for the Mampusis. It's on the radio station, and they've been insulting that chief. You think that the Mampusis will not get provoked? So that is not inciting people or inciting violence.
What's the name of that radio station?
Stop FM. It belongs to the NDC regional chairman for Upper East, Alhaji Naba. That is his radio station. Why haven't you? I hope you also recall that this is not the first time radio stations have been closed down in Boku because of the conflict.
What's the name of that station again?
Source FM.
Source FM.
Source.
Okay, False FM.
And it belongs to the Upper East Regional NDC chairman, and it's a Kosasaman.
Okay, so the impression I get is that the other station is, is playing the card of the other faction in this ethnic unrest. Therefore, your station, Gumah, will also be used to speak for the other faction. Is that correct?
As simple as that. They discuss certain things and we respond to the discussions they do. That is what they call the real inciting violence. And I have records. I have records of their posts. I have recorded not less than 30 different episodes that they have discussed. They have incited their people and insulting people that would definitely provoke one group of the feuding faction. Okay,
so your argument is that the two of you are doing virtually the same thing, that you don't understand why yours should be shut down and the other not.
Exactly my point. The things that we discuss and this that have got the potential to incite violence is the same thing that the person is also doing. And I have the evidence.
Is it the first time your station has been shut down?
This is not the first time. A year ago, the NCA suspended the frequencies of 4 radio stations in the Boku area. My radio station, Gumah FM, and that radio station, Source FM, was part of the radio stations. And now we have to have a memorandum of understanding with Rexet that we should use the radio to promote peace and then to stay away from discussing matters relating to the conflict. We all agreed and signed. And when we came back, They were the people who started, especially, you know that when the man has a talent chief of Boko, there was an arrest warrant on his head. The police had gone to the appeals court, up to the appeals court to fight the arrest. So when the arrest warrant was revoked, and that talent chief came to Boko, they started their discussions there. Every single day they would do program to insult somebody at one group of people like that chief. They would do programs and insult. So we have to also respect and that they can't do that. If they have problems, they should go to the National House or to go to the court and restrain the man from calling himself also a Bokunaba. We have been telling them these things. So that they come and say that Gumah FM, you should now.
Okay, so if the two stations had been shut down, you wouldn't have a problem, right?
Yes, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Now, Gumah, your argument is suggesting to me as if you are saying that, okay, I live in a community with Kuja Santi. He steals at will, nobody complains, therefore, I should also be able to steal. Is that it?
That is it, that exactly. They do things, nobody is talking about it. Let me tell you, before the election, the former regional minister for Upper East made an attempt to come and meet the radio stations again. And it was because he had reported that that particular radio station was beginning to do certain things that was against the memorandum of understanding. And when the minister got to Boko and decided to take a deputy call on the chief, when he got there, he was put. And he decided to return to Boko without even meeting the radio stations again. And so they had the opportunity and they started talking about these things on their network. They started all the recording with the specific days that they were doing all these things. And we also belong to the other side. We also have the facility. We have to respond accordingly to what they have been doing. So we don't have problem. If they decided to shut Gumah FM and Sh0cks, we don't have problem. It's not Gumah FM that we have been deciding. When there are other stations, not only that, there are other stations within the Boko area, a radio station in Pusga, one in Garu, all of them, one in Binduri district, all of them have been, they have been saying several things against the process in the Boko town. Is it something that Gumah FM criticizes the regional police commander who comes to meet a group of people and say that you cannot observe your cultural rights? So if you criticize a regional police commander, he should go and sit at Rexet and say that they should close that radio station. We know what is happening. Politically motivated with some effect on some of the security heads in the region. Because Gumah FM, we say it as it is. If you are a security man, you are not above the law. How can we have military men escorting people from the Boko township to Bolga, and then some bandits will be on the road and then shooting at the escorts, including military men, and we cannot say that the military are not up to the task. So when you criticize the military, then they say that you are inciting violence in Boko. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We cannot sit down and see our people being treated this way.
Okay. So Gumah, beyond all these things that you have said, you and I know that the frequency given to you, apart from all that you want to do with it, is to ensure national cohesion as well, right?
We do.
Okay. So if you do and say that because other stations are also inciting violence, therefore, because nobody is talking about it, you will also choose to do same, are you adhering to the standard?
You are not getting what I'm saying. We are not inciting violence. They sit down and use some, unprintable discretion among we regard as our chiefs. And we will tell them that they don't have to do that. If they have problem with the man calling a certain chief, they can go to the houses of chiefs or the courts to restrain the man. Because we think it was legally and screened by the language. These are the things they do there and that is what I am yet to understand their understanding, the security experts in the region, understanding of what exactly they meant by we are inciting violence and promoting hate speech. Because you and I know that as far as they are accusing us, they must be able to make available evidences to show to us that these are the things that we have been doing, and that the last time they decided to close the radio station, we asked them for evidences. They couldn't provide us evidences.
Okay, so
there are some people against violence, then we see that the radio stations are not functioning in the Boko area.
So among other things, your argument is that one, your station is closed down because you are aligned to the NPP, right?
That is true. That is for sure.
And then again, you also speak for a faction in the ethnic unrest. The Mampusis.
Yes.
And this will be the principal considerations for shutting down your station.
Sure.
What do you intend doing?
Let me also say this one, that the NCA have not contacted us. Nobody has communicated with us officially. And you know, as a media, like a station like PCFM, the regulations, even if the NCA wants to shut us down or to suspend our frequencies, they must give us time to respond to the allegations or reasons why they are shutting us down. They have not given us the opportunity. They haven't told us. They've only put it on social media that we are suspecting you are doing ABC, because there's no law, any court that says that it is proven beyond reasonable doubt that you have been doing these things. If we go to court right now, they will have to produce evidence to show that we have really been promoting violence.
Are you on air this morning?
Oh, I would have decided to be on air because nobody has given me an official direction that I should say. We didn't go to social media to acquire our frequency. My brother, I hope you understand that. We went to the NCA for the frequency. If the NCA wants us to stop transmission or want to stop, they will give us a letter like the last time they did. But I decided to go off air because I know that this is NDC. The next moment, they will flag the whole of Gumah FM with military men and start breaking things and other things. And that is what I have tried to avoid. So I've asked my technicians, put the station down. I have seen this letter on the official page of the Minister for Communication, and I respect that a lot. He is the Minister responsible for communication, and NCA falls under them. NCA is the regulator, so we go by it. The Minister has asked us immediately shut down. We have shut down. We will now have to go through National Media Commission and go and petition to find out why they are shutting us down. I'm sure there the answers will come.
Gumah.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what will you do as a responsible radio station, responsible citizen of the North, to ensure that you use your medium to promote peace, regardless of provocation for other factions?
Thank you so much. This is something I have already done. Peace is so dear to me as the manager of the station, and it's part of our editorial policy. You know that it is only Gumah FM station, all the radio stations in the Boku area has about 11 radio stations, and it is only Gumah FM that has a located specific day. That this particular day, it is just for the promotion of peace. It's too matter. We have been doing that for more than a year now.
And you hope to continue that?